Jana Duggar recently showcased her interior decorating skills in her tiny little home. Actually, it seems interesting that the Counting on alum moved out of the big compound in Arkansas some years ago. Rumors and speculation among TLC fans had been around for some time, but now it's been confirmed. Jana Duggar moved into her little home years ago. The oldest unmarried daughter of Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar always loved her gardening and interior decorating. Although fans didn't see much of it on Counting On, they had a good idea of her creativity. When TLC cancelled the show, very little was seen of her in the family. So, fans felt that she was locked down in the compound leading a gloomy life of raising the last of her little siblings. It seems that Jana Duggar might have taken over from her sister Joanna Duggar Forsyth as the family blogger. Recently, she shared a lot more than she did in the past. Interestingly, it came hot on the heels of the rumors that she and Stephen Wisman might be getting married. All the sudden activity and tea spilling could signal that Michalza's daughter is preparing for life with her own man. Counting on alum lives independently. John David Duggar's twin sister was always quiet but showed her self-confidence and talent for decorating and storage when she gave her YouTube followers a tour of her tiny home. Her video started with her outside the front door, and then she opened it up to reveal an immaculate space tastefully decorated. However, the very interesting part of the video came when she confirmed she moved into her place years ago. The Counting on alum told her TLC followers, "I moved in here a few years ago, and over time, I've just worked on this place, making it a little bit my own. This building used to be one of the city's temporary office buildings, so we got a really good deal on it. They were auctioning it off. Last year when Jana Duggar was 33 years old, TLC fans found out that extra buildings seemed to allow for more family members to live nearby. Possibly, that came about because a lot of Counting On fans wondered where Jana Duggar lived. There was the old treehouse, another home, and then, the tiniest little place. And, it seems that Jana Duggar took a shine to it. It might be small, but it seems significant that Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar's oldest daughter does have her own space. However, it's even more interesting that she only formally addressed it in 2024. What are your thoughts about the tiny little home that Jana Duggar arranged so efficiently? Did you know that she had moved out of the main house years ago? Do you think she was preparing for life away from her mom and dad? Shout out in the comments below, and come back here often for all your Counting On news. A new chapter for Jana Duggar. The old creaking door of the modest house on the edge of Tontatown, Arkansas, swung open. Sunlight streamed in, illuminating the polished wooden floors and the cozy, inviting furniture that filled the space. Jana Duggar stepped inside, her heart swelling with a mixture of pride and tranquility. This was her home. Her very own sanctuary. Jana had moved into her house years ago, a decision she had kept private from the public eye. Known for her reserved nature and her role as the caregiver in her large family, Jana had always been in the spotlight for different reasons than her siblings. While many of her brothers and sisters were marrying and starting families, Jana had chosen a different path. It wasn't an easy decision. The Duggar family was close-knit, and leaving the family compound felt like a daunting step. But Jana longed for independence, a space where she could cultivate her interests and grow as an individual. In the beginning, the house was merely a project, a way for her to channel her creativity and love for interior design. She spent countless hours refurbishing furniture, painting walls, and adding personal touches to every corner. The kitchen, her favorite room, had been transformed into a cozy haven with vintage cabinets, a farmhouse sink, and a window that overlooked a blooming garden. Her garden was another passion. Outside, Jana had cultivated a riot of flowers and plants, turning her backyard into a colorful oasis. She found solace in tending to her plants, watching them grow and bloom under her care. It was in the quiet moments, with her hands in the soil and the sun on her face, that she felt most at peace. Despite her private nature, word eventually spread about Jana's new home. Her family, though initially surprised, supported her decision. They saw the joy and fulfillment it brought her. Jim, Bob and Michelle, her parents, were proud of her accomplishments, understanding that this was a necessary step for their daughter's happiness and growth. One evening, as the sun set and painted the sky in hues of orange and pink, Jana sat on her porch with a cup of tea. The chirping of crickets and the rustle of leaves in the gentle breeze filled the air. It was in these quiet moments that she reflected on her journey. Moving into her own home had been more than just a physical relocation. It had been a journey of self-discovery and empowerment. Jana had always been seen as the dependable one, the caretaker, the glue that held the family together. In her new home, she learned to prioritize herself, to explore her passions, and to embrace her individuality. Jana's days were filled with activities that brought her joy. She took up new hobbies, such as painting and woodworking. She attended community events, made new friends, and even started a small business selling her handmade crafts. Her house became a gathering place for friends and family, a testament to the warmth and hospitality that defined her. One summer afternoon, as Jana was arranging a bouquet of fresh flowers in her living room, her sister Jessa stopped by for a visit. The two sisters sat on the porch, sipping iced tea and catching up on each other's lives. "Jana, this place is beautiful," Jessa remarked, looking around with admiration. "You've done such an amazing job." Jana smiled, a sense of accomplishment washing over her. "Thank you, Jessa. It's been a lot of work, but it's been worth it. I feel so at peace here." "I can see that," Jessa said, her eyes twinkling. "You seem so happy and content. It's inspiring." Jana nodded, feeling a deep sense of gratitude. "I've learned a lot about myself since moving here. It's been a journey, but I've found a sense of purpose and fulfillment that I never knew I was missing." As the days turned into years, Jana's home became a symbol of her journey towards independence and self-fulfillment. She continued to grow and evolve, embracing new challenges and opportunities with grace and determination. Her story became an inspiration to many, a testament to the power of pursuing one's own path and finding happiness on one's own terms.